Now I think we're live. What's up, everybody? I forgot to click go live on YouTube. I forgot to do that. So I've just been talking to myself for a few minutes. It's okay. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a great day. We're picking back up where we left off yesterday. I am live, correct? Yeah, I am. Cool. As always, let me know if the audio levels need to be adjusted. Hey, unknown, that's awesome. Glad to hear that. Cody Griffith. Since day one. Pretty sure you're at my very first stream. If not my first one of my first streams. So I'll probably stream for maybe an hour and a half. And then I'm going to hang out with the lady and I'm going to eat dinner and stuff. And then maybe I'll stream again later and do some more. Adrian, what's up, man? Rizvan, what's up? Welcome. So there was like some mixed feelings about my, what is it? About my day 6 or whatever. But ultimately I think that's more of, I feel like it's a preference because when I checked on some other sites, looked at some other BPM sites, they seemed like some of them were like similar to mine, and then some of them were not, were similar to how you all were talking about yesterday. It is 4:09 p.m. 16:09. Andreas, what is up? Welcome to the stream, man. Andreas is the creator of Svelte Superforms, if you all aren't aware. The library that makes forms in SvelteKit and Svelte tolerable. Beyond tolerable, makes them excellent. So we're going to leave this for now. Again, maybe we'll come back at the end of all of this and like make all these look prettier and stuff. Whoops. But I want to move on to day 7, which is this one. Morse mischief. So basically what we're doing is converting text into Morse code. And they also have a little API that we can use to generate audible beeps and boops, bleeps and bloops to aid in the sending of the message. So from what I can tell here, like this is hello world. So the slash is a space and then each of the different characters represented like this. Yeah, at the very least tolerable. Yeah, so my thoughts here is like we just create an object or a map, whatever, with the characters mapped to whatever the equivalent would be. So in this case, it's like a dot and like this line. And it doesn't seem to be like a regular dash. It's like a special symbol. Unless they just have a unique font going on here, but I think it's unique. And then what we'll do is we'll just normalize it. So whenever hello world gets put in, we need to convert everything to lowercase. That way we don't have to deal with like, or we can do uppercase, deal with converting it on the fly. It's 12 a.m. Yeah, I wanted to stream earlier today because I know that Europeans and east of Europe, it's late when I usually stream. So I wanted to get this one in early today. So Europe and Asia. Okay, so let's do day 7. So like we're gonna have an input and an output. And what I can do here is I can just like, let's see here, put this over there for now, and then I'll move this so I can actually see what this thing is while I do this. Okay, so I guess we'll just set up like an object for this. It's been kind of tedious, but maybe these aren't. Maybe this is just the fonts. So maybe these are just regular dashes because Copilot wants to tell me to do this. Is Copilot going to just handle this for me? It looks like it is actually. Wow. It's one of those things I want to fact check it on though, of course. Okay. So far so good. Up. Struggling a bit. 2 a.m. here in Pakistan. Antonio, what's up? Waleed, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Okay. We'll send it, right? Just trust. You don't need to verify until your code crashes. You are... Okay, this makes sense, actually. This reminds me of, like... We don't need any special characters. That's it. Let me move this into another file because... There we go. Now we have our little map here. Am I an idiot for this or what? Do I have to like spread this? Just chilling, watched another one, saw you went live. Yeah, I did one last night. Oh, it's the type. Oh yeah, no shit. Wait, what? Am I going nuts here now? Oh, okay. Well, we're skipping that for the time being. Oh, so it's like this. It's like A and then this. And then it's just a big ass array. I feel like I've only ever actually yeah, that seems to work. Oh man. What I don't want to deal with though, Adrian, is the you probably know what I'm getting at here with the types. Yeah, I guess you're right. Why am I being an idiot right now? I can just use multiple carrots. It's me a bit busted here, but so we'll just do that first, and then we'll do this. You're so annoying. There's probably a quicker way to do this, but you know, it's okay. We'll be okay. Shift and end, that's how I can do that, really? That doesn't work for me. Oh, to the end of the line. Oh, so if I had something like this, shift end. Oh, wow. You all are much sharper than me. So we'll import this in here, and then what are we gonna have? Like an input that's going to, let's just, I think it's defaults to type text. Actually, no, it doesn't. So we'll just leave it at this. But I yeah, maps aren't proxied yet. Actually, I forgot that that wasn't a thing the other day. I was trying to be clever and use one actually in my day one stuff, but it wasn't working. I thought some other logic was messed up of mine. So I spent a little bit trying to figure out what I was doing wrong. And I remembered that they're not proxied yet, but they will be, to my knowledge, as well as sets. Generate Morse code. I'm putting this in a form just so that okay, so back to our local hosts. Start learning Svelte. Thank you for making such nice videos. Hey, I appreciate that, Miguel. You're very welcome. Yeah, I'm on Mac, but Arc is very nice. It's very nice, I will say. I like the workspaces, so I can have like this is my job workspace here for work. It has its own profile, own browsing history, own all that stuff, bookmarks, and then I have like my personal one over here, and then this is the one I use for videos and stuff. But it's really nice. You know, like the tab synchronization is really nice as well. It's like I have another window over here that's synced up to this window, which is super cool. Okay, so when we submit this should not be too difficult of a thing. I guess we'll make this like an array of strings, right? And then what we'll do is, we're not gonna do it in real time. I guess we could, but like the prompt said, I guess it doesn't say, but if we want to do like a submission to this audio context API, then we should probably just have it submit, right? Yo, Cryptogenic. Appreciate that. Yeah, I live stream every now and then. I used to do it much more often, but it's quite a task. Not in a task in a sense of like It's just takes a toll on you. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of a bit exhausting because you're speaking for so long while you're trying to think and do. It's fun though. It's challenging. Okay, so we know what we need to do. Whenever we submit this form, we're going to take the input value. For each value, we're going to grab the corresponding Morse code representation of that, push it into this array. Okay, we'll get to this here in a second. Let's just get the Morse code going. So if and maybe we just do it live, and then we can just have a button that says get like audible version of this or whatever. I didn't actually put a shit. I don't think I can have it. Can I just have a space as a? I guess I could do like the what? I can make this a bit easier on myself, so I can just do. I don't know if this will work or not, but maybe it will. This feels wrong, but we'll see. Yeah, it does get easier, but it gets, what I've noticed, it gets easier if you do it every day or really often. It gets easier, but then if you take a break, coming back to it, it's again, it's something you definitely have to get used to. That's for sure. I guess the Morse code could. So maybe we don't need a button here. Maybe we don't need a form and a button. Maybe we just do an input for now. Okay. And then in real time, we're going to get the Morse code. So this is actually going to turn into a derive. So it's going to derive from the input value. So this is not quite correct. Oh, it's going to do this. Item is string. Of course, there's a more performant way this could be done. I guess we'll do it. Why not? So we'll do Morse R equals. And we'll do input R for each. Yep. I'm pretty sure in this case here, it's going to iterate over the entire array to make the map. And then it's also going to do the same thing for the filter. So we can just do those all in one step. They need to introduce like a map and filter helper there. And really, Yeah, I guess this is okay. Yeah, because we don't want to just keep pushing to this, because in that case we would never clear it out. This way we reassign. So, well, actually we want to return Morse R right there, and this is going to turn into a derived convert to Morse. And I just want to see what this looks like here. Yikes. Hello, Jing. How's it going? Okay, so we're doing something a bit messed up here. Okay, there's our issue. We're splitting the input value at each character. Oh, I didn't convert it to uppercase. Don't tell me. That was a close one. So maybe I just do input val to uppercase. Nice, there we go. And then we can just do well, I don't want to join it. Yeah, I do actually. I think I do want to join it with the space. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. We have this going for us here. Svelte I18 in does not support Svelte 5. Yeah, probably not, Jang. A lot of libraries aren't going to support it. None of mine do. Not going to support it until it's stable. It's a waste of time otherwise. Because they've already changed the APIs a lot since they announced it. So I'm just trying to become more familiar with it and get ready to convert those projects to Svelte 5. It's also nice, like I'd recommend using it, or at least like experimenting with it in your free time with some of your larger projects to see if there's any bugs that it, because, you know, obviously simple REPL examples and things like that are likely going to be, are less likely to have bugs than when you start mixing in a bunch of different complexities. Like we found a couple already and they've been addressed. I think one of them we're still waiting on. Okay, so this works. Now this audio context API, never done anything like it, but SvelteBot says we should be able to do it. So I don't have Dark Reader on this thing. Okay, so again, I've never done anything like this before, so we'll see. Can you all hear that? I don't think you can. Hold on. That's correct, Jacob. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, technically, I guess technically they could. Let me know if you all can hear this or not. Let me first mute the music. Oh, sorry. That may have been extremely loud. If it was, please let me know. I deeply apologize for that. Let me restart the music here. Okay. Okay, so they're creating audio context, creating an oscillator. Yo, how do I stop this? Okay, we're not going to do that again. No, I'm not supporting Svelte 4 after update. Other libraries probably will, but mine are all in pre-release, which makes zero sense to support a... You can use older versions, but again, I'm not too sure of the implications. I mean, so far, like I'm using Shadcy and Svelte right now, which is using Bits UI, which uses Svelte 4. And I'm using it as Svelte 5. So, but I think they can become better libraries if they update to Svelte 5. Well, they guaranteed can. I already know for a fact. The entire... I think it's one of the best this is one of the best updates for component libraries. Maybe Adrian can chime in on what his thoughts are on Skeleton. Adrian helps maintain Skeleton UI. I imagine they'll probably support both. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, but are you going to support both Svelte 4 and 5? After you guys update to 5? Or will it... Okay, so how am I doing this thing? I got off track. So I need to make sounds for these different things. Let me just listen to this one real quick. Okay, so there's just like a beep, and then they have longer ones, like twice the length of a regular one whenever there's one of these lines, dashes. And then the space is just like silent. Yeah, that's the question, Heiko. So I guess you pretty much don't really have a choice, eh? Yeah, so it would be like what, like skeleton slash 5 or Svelte 5 or something, or Svelte 4 or join them with a comma if not a space. Was I not doing that? Am I not doing that? First of all, let me fix my homepage. Andreas. Yeah, that's something that Tomas has been talking about with Melt as well. Why are you wanting it to use stores? If you're gonna use Svelte 5, I think Superforms has some really interesting like rewrite potential I'd like to see with Svelte 5 using like classes probably. Rith XO. Yeah, you can link it. I don't know if it'll let you link in here or not. If not, just send me like the repo name or the whatever. Or you can message me on Discord and I'll look at it. Okay, so I need to do this audio API thing, all right? Let me just see how this is done. Yeah, I guess Andreas, but in that case, shouldn't you support, or shouldn't you just use Svelte 4? I guess why would you use Svelte 5? Yeah, it's because you're assigning it, Rith. It's because you're assigning it to like this list here. You can see that what I'm doing is basically creating a copy of this, I believe. But basically you're mutating the actual array, like data dot whatever. So you need to do something like copied data dot whatever thing, right? And that's not going to mutate your original data prop. Yeah, definitely do so, Andreas. I'm interested to see what you come up with. Or I think it may be able to drastically simplify Superforms. Okay, so I guess I can just like do this. Yeah, that's what the team is trying to encourage, Jacob. That's why they made it backwards compatible. Well, mostly. There's some small things here and there that, at least at this time, there's still outstanding issues for them to address that do break some things. But yeah, if it's like 99%. Okay, I've gotten like nothing done. And it's at 45 minutes. Okay, so let's just put this here. So what we're doing is creating a new audio context. We're adding a gain node to our oscillator. Change the volume of the signal. And then we assign the gain to a variable. And then we're able to okay, so now I'm gonna need to do this on the client. I can't do this on the server. So let's just say let's context. What is this typed as? Audio context. And like, I don't know if we actually, this is stuff that we would do, I guess, inside of a function, like start, or I don't know, beep. Like this. Okay, so maybe I can just connect. I wonder if I can just, yeah, I guess I can just do all these and I can just kind of start, stop, however I want. So it looks like this is like the actual start of it. So we do oscillator.start and the end beep, we're ramping the value, which prevents this nasty noise that I hear when I do this. I click at the end. Okay, so I'm imagining this is kind of like a fade out. Yeah, because then it sounds like it at least goes, it almost like you take it, like when I'm editing a video and I drag the track down. What's up, Paolo? I don't think I can use the generic here because I'm not, the type I think would be, so if I do audio context here, I want to say that it's going to be typed as possibly undefined. Yeah, so in this case here, like, I don't plan on invoking any of these functions on the server, so therefore, in my head at least, these should never be undefined. I could also move some of this stuff in like a class and then just, you know, initialize that class on the server and have a dummy class that if it's not the server, it just, but we're not going to call any of these things from the server. So how do we end this thing? We do a, I just want to see if this actually works or not. Let me just put a button here. Start. Stop. It's going good though, Paolo. How are you? I see you've been bustling at the TS. Oh, I'm doing something in here. Oh yeah, no shit. Well, it's time to revisit the untrack rune. It's not a rune, it's a function. Really, I don't want this to run. I don't want this to actually be. I don't think I even need this to be reactive, do I? I shouldn't need this to be reactive. I'm like thinking. I'm pretty sure this is not. I think I'm just being an idiot, to be honest with you all. Yeah, that's what I just came to that realization. I've been brainwashed over here, making everything reactive by default. Okay, so in this case, like, this should just pretty much act as an on mount. Nice. Can you all hear that? Probably, maybe can't. I don't know. All right. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. So I guess I have to, I recreate one of these things each time. So maybe I just maintain a, cannot call start more than once. Sorry, I need to turn the music back on. It's too quiet in here. Okay. So in this case, does it need to be? I basically need to like reinstantiate this every single time that I click on go, click on start. Do I need to do this every time I click that instead of? In this case, let's just see. Okay. No, I just, it says it can't call it start more than once, period. Like the same. Okay, so that works. All right. Now we basically need to set like a specific duration. So let me just actually read into this API a bit more. Oh wait, actually, I think I saw what I needed. Okay, so we can do start 0, stop context.current time plus 3. So we can schedule the stop time. But I think that's what we're pretty much already doing that with our nice little fade down thing. And what are we doing? Context.current time plus 0.04. So let's just say I do oscillator.stop context.current time plus 3. What is this 3 here? Hey, see you, Jacob. Okay. I think it's 3 seconds. Feels like slightly longer than 3 seconds. Oh, it is seconds. Okay. Okay. So really what we could do is we can get fancy here. So let's just so like I guess we'll use this for okay, so this is for programmatically stopping it, right? So we could just, if we wanted to do it cleanly, we could use this still. But for now, let me just ignore this fancy way of ramping it down. And we'll have to deal with the nasty like call center clicks. Yeah, definitely, Venal. Welcome to the stream. For sure. For sure. Again, it's I like this time of the transition. I don't like it, but I like it at the same time. I don't like it as a person that makes videos because I'm constantly worried that if I make a video tomorrow, next week, the Svelte team is going to have some groundbreaking update that's going to pretty much, you know, make my relatively new video invalid, which sucks, but yeah, Paolo, I haven't messed with these too much with any of like audio stuff. So I'm like, this is why I like these events like this, because it's forcing me out of what is normal to me. It makes me like just try things, because now I know, like once I get through this, I'm going to now know how to, I don't know, play some arbitrary sound based on something. I might even create the next Fruity Loops in the browser. Yeah, that is true. That is the best part, when people start opening up issues about a lack of Svelte 5 support, whenever Svelte 5 doesn't even have Svelte 5 support yet. Okay, so basically we only have two characters in this Morse map, right? We have a dot, a dash. We also have spaces. So basically what I need to do is I want to create like a track, but I guess I could just iterate over each of these things and like have a specific beep for each one. So for example, try to think here how I could do this. We have an array. And it's just going to loop through the array. And then if it's one type of thing, it's going to beep. If it's another, it's going to beep for a different duration, right? So I guess I could just run this here. So maybe we do, let's see. Let's see if this starts and stops it 3 seconds later, like smoothly. Okay, that's definitely not what I want. All right. I guess I could like, what is this? I guess I could just do like what? Set timeouts. I feel like it's going to be not so good though. I feel like I'm about to send myself into memory leak hell. Oh, why am I doing number here? Whoops. Okay, that appeared to have worked. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Welcome to the stream, man. Yo, Kevin, what? How many months have you been a channel member? I think since I got channel membership, you've been a member. Doesn't show me right here. I appreciate your support, man. Hope all is going well. Are you still working on that Directus app? Okay, so this works, right? So we have the ability to like run a continuous beep for 3 seconds, okay? So this is like our basic start beep thing. So what we could do is take a second argument here. Actually be milliseconds. Right? And so this will no longer work like this. And then what I want to do is have, when you click on that button, it's just going to go through the entire array of Morse code and just beep for each one. Now, what I don't want to happen though is I don't want it to like overlap. right? Because if I just call this function here, that timeout is being set. Yes, it's not going to get called though for 3 seconds later. But if I'm iterating over an array and I just call start beep, boom, 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 boom. So I guess maybe I should like, do I just recursively call this this own function with the next value, or how am I going to do this? Okay, let me think here. So let's just, hey Manuel, welcome back. Glad to have you here. Okay, so for each item, let's just say, I don't know, beep, right? This also stops beeping too. Now, I wonder if what we could do is we could, because basically what I want to do is I want to be able to tell if the previous gain has stopped already and not start it until that one has stopped, right? Because otherwise I think they're gonna overlap with one another. Kevin, I really appreciate it, man. Are you still working with Directus? Or did you move on to something else? But this is basically what I want to do. Exactly like this type of thing, right? So this makes sense to me. Where each space we kind of pause here. Yeah, I guess I could make this asynchronous and just await the timeouts, right? Like return this timeout here. And then I guess we can't do a wait in the for each. I know that for some godforsaken reason. Item of Morse code. I always get this backwards. I'm not sure if this is okay. In, there's also in, right? Is this the index or no? Or is this I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of Python. I thought I could do this, no? I have to do like a whatever. Okay, so if it's this, we're gonna beep for, this seems like a pretty short amount of time. Giuseppe, I don't think so. I have my thing set up. I mean, it depends on where you're located, I guess. But I have it set to ultra low latency. Sorry, that's really annoying. Okay, so it is pretty quick. Let me just see what happens when I do this. I just want to just, you know, get a feel for it. I know this is going to have issues, right? Because this, I'm not waiting for anything. But I thought I could do like promise.resolve. I don't know if this is right. You can correct me if I'm wrong here, but well, if I wanted to, like, instead of that set timeout here, I want this set timeout because I need reference to the gain. Oh, but you're just saying like just sleep here instead of, and then call that, right? Is that what you're saying? Nice. How's that going for you? New promise resolve. And then we set the timeout. Trash. This actually would make life a bit better, right? So instead of doing this, we can do sleep or await, sleep, MS, and then just call this afterwards. That seems to make a bit more sense to me. And then here we can just await sleep 100. Yeah. Okay. Let's just see what this does. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. So I'm wondering. Oh, whoops. Oh, oops, sorry. Oh, it might help if I actually had some Morse code in here. Come on. Okay, it beeped one single time. I guess I don't need this anymore. Because since we're awaiting the beeps in here, we should be okay. Okay, so I was successfully able to beep one single time. You all can hear this, right? Hey, Happy New Year, Ahmed. Happy year for you as well. We're approaching, I said encroaching. We're encroaching or approaching 20,000 subscribers, which is pretty insane. Pretty insane. Because I think I posted my first Svelte video a little over a year ago, a year and a couple months ago. And I think at that time I had, I don't know, a couple thousand subscribers from previous stuff. So I appreciate the support from everybody. Now everybody's gonna unsubscribe after you figure out I can't get this Morse code thing to play, but you know, it is what it is. So what am I doing wrong here? Let's set this to like hello world, just so I don't have to keep typing it in. Okay, that's really odd. Start. Oh, I'm not console logging anymore. Let me just see what happens here. Oh. There's no way this is the best way to do this. I guess I could just split the items, eh? I could just split the items, but I need the spaces though to be in there. So I do need. I basically need this, just this, I think. Okay, I need stop to like stop. So let's I think this will cut it off. Let's find out. This actually really, I really enjoy things like this. This is completely new to me. So the audio API, audio context API. Okay, that does not, that does in fact not work. Oh, I think I just do this, maybe. No. Oh, I know why that's happening. It's because it's continuously iterating over the array still. So like I'm calling stop on this oscillator, but then it's another oscillator is coming up. So basically what I have to do is like cancel this beeping from happening. So I do want to call oscillator.stop whenever it's currently running. This feels like a good place for a state machine, but oh, you're not hearing anything? Okay, hold on a sec. Let me mute that. I don't want it to be too loud for you all, so here, let's see. Is that playing or no? Wait, now I can't hear it. Sorry if you guys can't tell, I'm not not quite the streamer just yet. Is this play? I think I like crashed my browser or something. Okay, let's see. Where were we? I seriously think I crashed my browser. Okay. No, it's still not playing. Why is this not playing? Oh, I know why. Sorry, guys. Give me a sec. I know exactly why. Oh. Okay, fine. I'll figure it out on my break. I'm gonna take in a second, but just for now we can do it in Firefox. So now you guys can hear this. That's where I'm playing music from. Oh whoops. You all hear that? Audio's doubled. Okay. Now you should only be hearing it once. You are hearing it though. Okay, cool. So yeah, right now it's just like spamming it. Still doubled? Okay, cool. All right, cool. Yeah, so I need a way to like stop this thing. So I gotta figure out how to stop this thing from. Well, I guess in this case, like it's gonna keep looping. So basically I just need to have, I'm violating Joy of Code's, I almost wrote Joy of Code, his Boolean state logic here, but you know. This would be a good place maybe for a state, you know, we'd have like a state for this. And then basically we can just do it here. If maybe we can do this here. Nice. Okay, so it stops it pretty quick. So we could do that nice little exponential thing here. Rather than doing the oscillator.stop, we can just grab a reference to the current gain here. And tune it down. And then we're going to set stop to false. So basically we reset it. I don't know if this is the best place for this. We'll see. It's kind of messy at the moment. I usually work like this until I figure it out. And then I refactor until it breaks. Then I undo and I refactor again. And maybe that time it works. Okay. So let's pause this. Let's just hear this. It's really quick. So I should probably increase those sleep counts a bit, but when I stop there, you can see that I'm doing that. Now, one thing I noticed is that we're still hearing that weird like crackling sound that this video is supposed to be kind of preventing from happening. Like basically I need there to be more of a break in between, I think. Oh, this would make a bit of sense. Wait, no, I want to split these by like a space. I feel like I want to split these by a space. I guess not. But I need there to be some like time in between the two, right? I need there to be like some... It's going too quick. So if we listen to this one... I guess it's not that much different. Now, one thing these are definitely longer. So let's just do like, I don't know. I mean, honestly, it feels like it's like half a second, a second, a second, or something. I don't know. That feels too slow, maybe. Let's see. You guys hear that nasty, like, sound happening? It's almost like it's not... I'm not really sure. I guess this is milliseconds. I don't know. It sounds pretty rough around the edges. If dot b 0.5 seconds and wait 0.5 and dash d 0.9 and wait 0.1. Yeah, that's what I was... Giuseppe, that's what I was thinking about too. Wait, do you need to split? How are you not using Vim? What do you mean? I'm a web developer. We don't use Vim over here. I thought Vim was for people that use Rust and C. And maybe Zig. Whatever other languages don't have a VS Code extension that actually works. Okay, so maybe we do that. So I need to join that. I need to split. So the reason I'm splitting is to grab the correct Morse character, but then down here I'm joining it. I'm joining them back together with a space. Which it's just going to join the words or the letters, right? So it'll look like this. But I see what you're saying. We need to wait like a full second for each period, regardless if it's a dash or a dot. So the beep so maybe I wait after the fact. Let me just see what this does, okay? I'm just gonna add an excessive sleep here. Hear what it sounds like. It still seems to be like harshly cutting off though. That's what's kind of getting to me right now, is it's doing that harsh sound. That sounds super nice. That's exactly what I want to happen. I want to start, sleep for however long that duration should be, and then gradually come down. I guess I should maybe put this in Firefox too so you guys can hear it. It's like this is what the nasty one sounds like, the one that we're getting here. Where you hear that like cut, like kind of cuts off at the end there. Actually, you probably can't hear this right now. Maybe you can. Yeah, you can hear this. But this is the nice one here. So when we play this, wait. Okay, it's still getting that noise. Maybe it's my headset. I don't know what's making that noise. But let me just check this out real quick. Where's my thing? Okay, so it only doesn't sound smooth in Firefox. Does Firefox like lack support for this for part of this or what? There's no way, right? But yeah, this actually sounds correct. Oh no. That was really bad. I just clicked it twice and that was really ugly. Um okay. Here started equals true. And then we can do something like change line what? 41 to 1000 ms instead of 1000. We're at 941. 1000-ms. That's it takes this should not, it's working now. So it's working for me right now. Okay, and then it stops. And then where am I doing this? This should be like 500. Maybe 300. It sounds a bit too slow. Okay, let's play this now so you all can hear it. It still sounds shitty on Firefox for some reason, but on Arc it sounds like it's doing the smooth off. It won't even do the smooth sound on this link here for me right now with Firefox, but you can hear the difference. So it's pretty close. We could probably like clean this up. I think the sleeps or something somewhere seems a bit too long, but I think we're okay for now. And I can put this thing into like one of these bad boys, right? What is this, like an audio or a file input or an audio input? Audio. So we should be able to like create, can we do that? Maybe we try to experiment with that. Like creating an audio file from it and then allowing them to download that. I'm not sure where to start there, but I think we're close maybe. But let's see. A second here. Okay, so for now, let me just I'm gonna push this up so you all can check it out and see how it sounds for you all. It'll take a few minutes to deploy. But once it is, it'll be live here. Hey, Giuseppe. Take care. I know it's getting late over there. I'm probably gonna order some food or get some food and come back. What I want to do is I'd like to, of course, Apple. I'm sorry, it was kind of messy. Again, this is my first time ever doing something like this, so I know at least it helps me seeing someone else struggle with something maybe as simple as this. This may be simple to some people, but it's entirely new to me. And I was thinking like of some ways to like, we could potentially incorporate, you could incorporate something like this with our BPM thing to make like a, you know, like a actual track out of that. But what I want to do if we get back is we'll either put this stuff into some type of audio file. I have no clue. I have to look this up and figure it out if it's even possible. Because right now I'm just like, yeah, so it feels like I can, yeah, so I figured this is okay. So media stream audio destination node. And this can be associated with a WebRTC media stream representing an audio stream which may be stored in a local file or sent to another computer. Now, what'll be interesting to me is we might have to like refactor our logic here, because I'm pretty much or figure out how to merge a bunch of different audio streams into like one big one, right, at the end. Hey, Kashav, I appreciate that. Uh, 0x90, what's your go-to backend for side projects nowadays? It depends what it is. Depends what it would be. Depends on the project. I think they're all good. I think all of them are good. I don't have any side projects right now, or the libraries in this YouTube channel at the moment. I am working on something for the Svelte ecosystem, but I need like a designer because I'm so bad at design. But it won't be a profitable project. It'll be, of course, open source thing. But yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna maybe end the stream and come back maybe in a couple hours, because I do want to continue working on this because it's fun. Maybe I'll look while I'm eating. I'll look and see like maybe what all we need to do with this audio context stuff. And then if it seems like something I can accomplish in a reasonable time, we'll do it, because I do want to get through like a lot of these. So I go out of town, or I travel this weekend. So yeah. All right, guys, I'll see you all in a little bit. It'll be a new stream. I'm not going to pause. It'll be a whole new stream. So we'll talk then. See you guys.